The U.S. president has been talking down the Keystone pipeline lately. To hear him tell it, it would only ship Canadian oil, not U.S. oil.
It is providing the ability of Canada to pump their oil, send it through our land down to the Gulf, where it will be sold everywhere else. And it doesn't have an impact on U.S. gas prices.
But this parcel of land in Baker, Montana, proves Barack Obama isn't telling the whole truth. The owners here have a deal to lease part of the land to the pipeline company, TransCanada Corporation. Their cows would be relocated to a different part of the field, and in their place would be a new facility with tanks and a pumping station to add American oil to the pipeline. Despite Obama's claim, up to 100,000 barrels per day of North Dakota and Montana crude would flow into Keystone.
They will pay us for land that they use for laydown area. They'll pay us for dirt. They did prior pay for the pipeline right away that's coming through. That's already been paid for.
People are watching the president's words very closely because he's expected to make a final decision soon. In the meantime, hundreds of kilometers of pipe are stacked up in an empty field an hour away from Baker. This is the famous Keystone Pipeline, or pieces of it anyway, and County Commissioner Bill Randash would rather see this pipe in the ground so it might benefit the community.
You've got a county with 2,700 people in it. It's awful nice to have something like the XL come through your county and pay the taxes that they're going to pay to us. The tax bill for XL is going to be $63 million across the state of Montana.
Mary Beck owns a clothing store, and with oil prices down, she's been having a rough year.
Basically, since last fall, we've seen a decline in the workers and some of the businesses, the oil and gas related businesses have laid people off.
Beck says the pipeline would help her business.
And the additional people out and about, the workers obviously will need work clothing as well as boots and things of that nature.
It is true that the vast majority of Keystone's contents would be Canadian, but just over 10% of its oil would be American, and the proof's in Montana. Alexander Panetta, The Canadian Press, Baker, Montana.